And my
Right.
son screamed bloody murder. He would not let me take that splinter out. And then, of course, his dad and I had a fight over it because he said, just leave him alone. And I'm like, he's got to get the splinter out. Oh. And, of course, the gum in the hair. He had that plenty of
Oh,
times. And coaching baseball games
yes.
that they never win, but they always got ice cream, regardless.
Aw.
Yes. And what about the front row seat, in history to witness their first step? I was there for the first step. I was there for the first word. Of course, I wasn't there for the first bra. I don't have a girl.
I hope not.
And the first date and the first time behind the wheel, for me, it's hilarious. It's always hilarious on the other side of it. My son, when he first was taking driver's training, and he had his permit, and I'm driving with him, and we're merging on the expressway, and he's counting 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. I was dying in my mind because I'm thinking that's not going to last long. Sure enough, when I drive with him now, I don't hear him saying 1 1,000, 2 1,000 because he wanted to keep a safe distance from the car in front of him.
Right?
Oh,
Right?
goodness. Well, how about immortal? You get to be immortal, Kimberly. You get another branch added to your family tree, and if you're lucky, a long list of limbs in your obituary called grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And what about the
Yeah.
education you get? Psychology, nursing, criminal justice, communications, human sexuality that no college can match. I'm thinking, why'd I go to
I think we
school?
should, yeah, I think we should all get an honorary college degree just for raising children.
I think so. It would be great.
Put
And
it
if
on my wall.
Yes. And of course, in the eyes of a child, you rank right up there under God. You have all the power to heal a boo-boo, scare away the monsters under the bed, patch a broken heart, police a slumber party, ground them forever, and love them without limits, so that one day
Right.
they will, like you, love without counting the cost. And that is quite a deal for that price. So I say love
Yeah.
and enjoy your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. It's the best investment you'll ever make. And also show your love for others too. Has your child ever gone without something they needed? Mine never did. But my buddy Burson, which I talked about in Shoes for Orphan Souls, he bought a pig instead. He did go without shoes because he went with a pig instead. But I made sure that I ended up sending him shoes when I found out that he did buy a pig.
Aw.
Yes.
That was really, really very cool. And you can do that. You do that through a program, and you also have information, I know, on your website, and I know we'll put it in the show notes because we've talked about it before, the Shoes for Orphan Souls.
Yes.
And so you can, if anyone listening can go to shoesfororphanfeet.com and get information about how to do that. That's a really, really special gift.
Yes, they can go there and purchase shoes, and then in the show notes or that previous episode on BioGirl Health Show, Shoes for Orphan Souls, he bought a pig, or they can just go to Shoes for Orphan Souls and get the address there when they're purchasing the shoes on Shoes for Orphan Feet, and then just stick the address in as the receiver.
Excellent. Now,
Yes.
Carol, we're just about out of
Okay.
time, but I know you've got your son. How old is he?
He's 22 years old this year in July. So I would have to say, because a lot of people listening probably have younger kids, treasure and cherish every moment because time goes by way too quickly. On my baker's rack, I have a picture. He's only 2 weeks old, and I look at that. He was only 6 pounds when he was born, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. And I look at that when I'm dusting, and every time my tears well up in my eyes because I think, where did the time go? And every chance I get, I spend time with my son, even if it's just for a quick bite to eat to catch up, because he's at college right now. Texting is just not the same as one-on-one, face-to-face. I look forward to having grandchildren, of course, because you got to do the things you wouldn't do with your own, like letting them eat too much junk food before dinner.
It is so much fun. I can't wait till you get to do it. So, Carol, you always leave us with a pearl of wisdom. What do you have for us today?
I actually have a poem that my friend and I collaborated on together. So it's copyrighted by us. My most valued
Nice.
expense. The packages did not arrive. I'm sorry, the packages did arrive in their due time. They were the most beautiful of bundles. Nothing was too good. Would not spare a dime. At Christmas time and for birthday celebrations, budgets may have been stretched, but it was worth it seeing their expressions. Whether hockey, football, or a music recital, buying the products for their fundraisers is all part of that parent title. Toys, food, and clothes, and even the first car, along with trips to the doctor and the dentist, may have caused some robbing of the piggy jar. With the years of schooling, the expenses did mount, a little spending money for this and that. The day of their independence at times I did count. The day does come when this expense leaves home. You ask where the time went and wonder how they will make it on their own. With a phone call, an email, or maybe a text, that beautiful bundled package confirms they do appreciate when they see you next. As the years go by, this life does make sense. These packages are an investment. They are my legacy, my most valued expense.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the show, please share us with your friends. You can also access the archives for our previous shows on Spreaker Web Radio. And if you want more of Carol's silly jokes, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com, BioGirlHealthShow. I think you should go to the Facebook page and tell Carol your own jokes.
Yes.
Facebook.com/BioGirlHealthShow. And then we can all stay young and healthy and vibrant. Carol, it's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you, Kimberly. Have a fabulous day.
You as well.
Carol Newman is a longtime advocate for natural and healthy living, living a life that's close to the land in a small farming community in Richmond, Michigan. Carol is dedicated to helping women realize their full potential. She will help you achieve the best possible health and teach you to embrace your true inner beauty. For more information about how to live a healthier, natural life, visit biogirlhealth.com. That's www.biogirlhealth.com.